Hey guys, welcome to Unit 5 Test Corrections. Please use this video to help make corrections. You may fast forward or rewind, pause, whatever it does to help you correct your thinking and change your answers. So let's go ahead and get started on Target 1. Target 1 here, it says the table shows scores for 3 students on a math test. Who earned the highest grade? So what's challenging about this one is we've got a fraction, a percent, and a decimal. So you can do many different ways. I think what I probably would do is keep Hudson at 86/100ths. Shay as a percent is 84%. So I know that is like 84/100ths as a decimal. And then I took my calculator and I went 17 divided by 20, and I got a decimal value of 85/100ths. So now if you compare all 3 decimals, which one would be the highest? So this one here, you would go ahead and you would answer either by circling the highest number or go ahead and writing that out. All right, question 2 or target 2, I can solve percent problems. So for each of these, A, B, and C, it's best to use the percent proportion. So the percent proportion allows you to solve for the missing parts. So let's start off with A. Again, you're going to want to have your calculator handy. I'm going to help you set these up. You will be doing the final calculations to get your solution. So here it says, what is 35% of 180? Fill in the percent proportion to show your work. So right away I see 35% and I know that the 35 must go along with that percent sign. Percents are out of 100, so the right-hand side is all complete. On the left, we use is as our part, and we use the word of to help us find the whole. So notice that this of 180, we do know. So the 180 here must go on the bottom. We do not know the is, that is missing. So here's where you're going to use the cross products to help you solve. So on your calculator, you're going to go 180 times 35 equals, and then divide by 100. That will give you your solution, and you will have your x equals, and I like to just put a box, or you can put another circle around. That will help you find your solution. Letter B, I'm going to use the same percent proportion to help me find my missing part. So remember, we have percent out of 100, and then my part is my is, my whole is my of. So now let's read it to figure out which piece goes where. So I've got 36 is 90% of what number? So again, 36 is, so I see 36 is the part, 90% is what we're working with. So here, of what number is missing? We do not know the whole, but we know that 36 is 90%. So we're solving for the whole. So once again, I'm going to set up my proportion. I'm going to use my cross products, and I'm going to say 36 times 100 equals, divided by 90, gives me my whole of. Once again, cross multiply and divide. Go ahead and put your solution in for of, and that one is finished. Letter C, we are going to use our percent proportion to set up. Once again, percent over 100, part over whole. So is my part, of is my whole. Now that I've got this all set up, I'm going to go ahead and read my question, and I'm going to say 153 is what percent of 180? So here the part that's missing is our percent is missing. We don't know it. So I know that x must go by my percent. Now to figure out, it says 153 is what percent of 180? I know that my whole is 180, and I know that my is 153. So now that I've got my proportions set up, we can cross multiply and divide. So I'm going to take 153 times 100 equals, divide by 180. That will give me my percent. So what percent do you end up with? Don't forget to label your percent sign. So right here will be your final answer for letter C. All right, learning target 3, calculating percent of change. Please notice that down here on the bottom, I did put the formula to help you out. And for this one, we want to calculate this as a new cell phone battery lasts on average 48 hours between charging. 1 year later, the cell phone battery lasts about 20 hours between charging. By what percent did the battery life change? So immediately I see it starts at 48 hours, and over the year, it goes down to 20 hours. This is absolutely a decrease of change. So it's going down. So to find my percent of change, what I want to do is I want to use my ratio, which is the change between our numbers over the original. So change on the top, the original on the bottom, and then we multiply that by 100 to turn it into a percent. So let's look at our change. It starts at 48 and it goes down to 20. So I'm going to take 48 minus 20. That gives me a change of 28. So my change right here would be a 28 on the top. Double check that. Many of you had 20. 20 isn't the change. It's how much from 48 to 20 did it go down. So it went down 28. Then the original is where it started first. The original starts at 48. So here's the calculation you will be using. So grab that calculator. And you're going to want to go 28 divided by 48. Okay, it's going to give you a nice long decimal. Go ahead and multiply that by 100. Now this one, you are going to round to the nearest tenth. So go ahead and write in what is that to the nearest tenth. Don't forget to add in your percent sign, and that is a decrease. So go ahead and finish that off. What percent decrease does that turn out to be? All right, we're getting to our last learning target. So learning target 4, I can calculate tax, tip, and discount. So let's take a look at letter A. This taco sleeping bag costs $32. It is discounted by 30% today. What is the new sale price? So as I read this, I know that a discount means that this price is going to come off. 30% is going to come off of $32. Then I'm going to need to subtract that to find the new sale price. So I want to use my percent proportion to set this up. So I have percent over 100 and my part over my whole. So my is my part and my whole is my of. So the question is this. So I'm getting a discount of 30%. So what is 30% off of the original price, $32? Notice that 32 must be in the denominator by the of. So you're going to cross multiply here. So take your calculator, go 32 times 30 equals divided by 100. So cross multiply, divide by 100. Now, when you cross multiply and divide, you get your discount. So 30% of $32 turns out to be $9.60. Okay, now you're not done. That is how much off. That is your discount. Okay, that's how much off you're getting. We still want to find the new sale price. So to finish this off, you've got to take your $32 minus $9.60. Grab your calculator, finish that off, and tell me what is the new sale price. Okay, that will complete your letter A. Moving on to letter B, the original ostrich pillow sells for $99 on Amazon. If tax is 7%, what would the total cost of the pillow be including the tax. So here, tax is something that we need to add to our price. So original is $99 plus 7% of the $99. So let's use our percent proportion to set this up. Percent over 100, my part over my whole. So as I'm looking at this, my original price on Amazon is $99. That must be my of. Okay, so set up your proportion. Our of is 99. Now, we have to add 7% tax onto that $99. So to add it on, we've got to figure out what 7% is. So what is 7% of 99? So here, you're going to cross multiply. 99 times 7 equals divided by 100. That gives me a tax of $6.93. That is my tax. So now you're not done. We have to go one more step. You need to add your total of $99 plus your tax, $6.93. Grab your calculator, finish that off. Give me your final answer. All right, and our last question here, Carlos' bill was $87 before a tip at a restaurant. When paying, he included an additional 18% for the tip for the server. How much change would Carlos receive if he gave the server $120? So we've got a few steps here. Let's start off with, we've got to figure out, okay, how much is the tip that Carlos is going to leave? He's going to leave 18% of $87. So here, I'm going to set up my percent proportion to get this all in order. Percent over 100, my part over my whole. So here, I want to figure out what is 18% out of $87. That's the original price, my whole. So what is 18% of $87? Grab your calculator. 87 times 18 equals divided by 100. Okay, so what does that tip turn out to be? Cross multiply and divide. So 18% of $87. I got that total to be $17.34. Okay, now that is not my final answer. That is just the tip. So you need to find the total cost of the meal with the tip. So you're going to add up $87 plus $17.34. Add those together to give your total with the tip. Okay? Now, once you found that total, finish your question. How much change would Carlos receive if he gave the server $120? Well, Carlos gave the server $120, so you've got to take $120 minus this total right here that you just found. So whatever that total is, it's going to be in the hundreds. It's over $100. Okay, you're going to find that total, and you're going to have to subtract that. So I made a mistake here. I was looking at my different response. So really quickly, this is not my tip. Can you backtrack that? I made a mistake on here, and I'm not finding my eraser. So cross multiply and divide. My tip was actually $15.66. So I got excited and I went ahead too fast. So $15.66 is my tip. Okay, so my $87, there we go, plus my $15.66 will give me my total with the tip. So sorry about that. rewind back to this part here. That will be my total cost of the meal. Again, it's over $100. Okay, it ends in 66 cents. So add that up. Now to find the change. So Carlos gave the server $120, subtract the total cost. Okay, I know it ends in 66 cents. That final answer is going to be the change that Carlos received. Okay, and that looks a lot like that amount that I initially had, the 17 something. I'm not going to give it all away. You finish that off. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I hope this helped. Send me an email when you have made all of the corrections on your test. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.